Hi there. Thank you that you are here. I appreciate that so much. I want to share something personal, very deeply personal with you in this video today. Stay with me. Stay with me because maybe you can take something positive from my message to you. And this message is coming straight. I mean it, straight from the deepest parts of my heart. I want to tell you that in reality, you don't need to fit anywhere, really. Because anywhere fits to you. That is the essence of true conscious manifestation. You choose who you are long before you even physically become that person. That is real you, the authentic, living self that is fully allowed to evolve, change, and transform. If you want to get to know me better, you need to spend some time with me, even in the space. People usually ask me, who is Carolina? But not directly, indirectly. And they ask me about religion, nationality, beliefs, my views, my opinions, so on and so forth. And I am finding this very fascinating because people ask a lot of questions. And I will try somehow maybe answer them here. You see, we live in a very fake world, full of pictures, full of titles, full of masks. And from a very young age, I never wanted this. I never truly understood where adults were behaving in the way they were behaving. I just wanted always to express myself, subconsciously, of course. So let me tell you a real story about myself in this space, even that this is internet, right? But I am honest here with you and with myself, because why? I am tired of pretending. It's not easy to find the right balance between what is fake, what is real, what is normal, what is not normal. What is normal now? No one knows. But the truth is your soul knows deep down. You can sense it, you can feel it. And I want you to be in that space with me, in the space of honesty. Okay, let me go back to my story then. That is real. Okay, so looking back at where my journey began. I was born in Poland, in a deeply Catholic environment where every single Sunday was a church day. I have learned so much through that experience. This experience, in fact, taught me deep respect for spiritual devotion. But it also taught me that people have different beliefs. And that is completely okay. We can all peacefully and respectfully coexist when we choose love over judgment. And most important, it's to just be human to one another. To not let them divide us, regardless of our background. When I moved to England, it was a quest to discover who I truly was. I left my country when I was a very young woman. I had to navigate a whole new culture and learn new language. I remember moments where I didn't even have a single British pound in my pocket. I would sit there and question everything. Should I just give up? Should I go back? Because people from my environment in Poland, they were telling me that, oh, Carolina, 2 weeks and you're going to be back. Don't worry. I didn't want that shame because I knew that I am stronger. Otherwise, I wouldn't be in the position that I am now. So the question was, should I go back home feeling lost, defeated and broken? Or do I keep fighting? That is when my Slavic spirit kicked in. My ancestors fought through real wars and immense hardship. And I realized I was part of the first generation given the chance to finally break that trauma and choose my own identity, destiny, so on and so forth. Through this immersed survival mode in London, I lost touch with my authentic self for a while. You see, people often wonder about me. They want to know who I am, but they rarely ask directly. Instead, they ask indirectly. They probe about my nationality, my religion, my identity, my exact sets of beliefs. But if you truly want to get to know me, you actually have to spend time with me, beyond the labels. Let me tell you, these crazy things that I have experienced after accepting Islam. I was tested. Suddenly, and I mean it, suddenly my life, my reality completely changed overnight. It felt like overnight. At that specific time of my life, I was working as a cleaner, and that was about 16 years ago, by the way. I started wearing headscarf, and for the first day, when my supervisor saw me, he told me that in order to continue working in this job, I have to remove my headscarf. You can just imagine what happened after. Of course, I left that job. Then in different job, I worked in Tesco as a cashier, and Polish customer told me that I don't look like a Polish woman. I was also tested by a Muslim community with the judgy eyes by jealous women. It felt like I didn't belong. Often the language was switched, so I couldn't understand what they were talking about. I was tested by Polish Muslim community too, that maybe there were comments that I don't wear my headscarf properly, or that I wear makeup. Once I was walking on the street and I was called a very bad, shameful name by a drunk guy. There were times that I spent Eid on my own. But I never felt alone. And in times like this, you realize that you are not alone. You are experiencing all of the tests to be in the position where you can just trust the Almighty and come back to yourself. You know what? Life could still surprise me, but never break me. That was for me to experience it all. You know why? Because I don't fit in any box. I am Karolina, Slavic Muslim, Polish woman. Choosing my reality. Why? Because I can. Even when I felt disconnected back then, Allah was still softly guiding my heart towards the light. I accepted Islam, but I still was so accustomed to the fast-paced London chase that I didn't realize how many subconscious masks I was wearing just to fit into those societal boxes. Eventually my soul kept pulling me towards a deeper peace. And that journey led me to Morocco, in Agadir. Something shifted profoundly. Through the pure kindness of the people and the energy of the land, my heart began to heal. You see, reality doesn't demand that you shape yourself to fit into it. Reality actually aligns to you. You can only pretend to be someone else for a long before the inner friction becomes unbearable. trust me on that one. Eventually, the situations in your life pushes you to the point where you have no choice but to drop the masks and show the world who you are, who you truly are. And what you see right now, this is me, unfiltered, without pretending to be someone I'm not. In this special place on earth, I can simply be. Nobody is questioning my presence or telling me who I should be or who I am. I love Morocco because I'm fully accepted here. Not by coincidence. But you know why? Because I finally accepted myself. When you step into total self-acceptance, the physical world has no choice but to react to that same acceptance back to you. I feel so deeply grateful to experience this reality. And it's a reminder that you can experience it too, if you just give yourself permission. Of course, tapping into your authentic power isn't about disregarding the world. It includes deep respect for others, knowing that your energy naturally impacts those around you. When you operate from a place of self-love, self-respect, and peace, people naturally reflect that respect back to you. When you see others judging or projecting, remember, it's only because they are still trapped behind their own masks. This is me, unfiltered, standing in my truth. And the moment you allow yourself to do the same, your entire world will bend to meet you. I invite you to your true authentic self. Why? Because this is best what you can do for yourself. This is where finally you start breathing. This is where you finally don't have to pretend. And that is the most comfortable, realistic, truthful place to be. I invite you to your own space. I appreciate you being here with me, supporting me. And that's why I do this. I do this sort of videos to show you that you absolutely can. Peace and love, my beautiful. I want you to not look at me through the religious box, because there are many religions on this planet. And me experiencing my life, I have realized that what is the most important is what type of heart you have. It sounds cheesy, right? But that is the truth. Because being a good human being, religion doesn't automatically define what is your heart. Because I met many Muslims, many Christians, with different hearts, with different experiences, with different problems, difficulties. I cannot judge them. But we absolutely should question people. I agree with that, based on their own actions. And I think that is absolutely okay. But I want you to judge me based on who I am, based on how far you are allowing yourself to experience who I am, to get to know me. Because ultimately it is about how far you will allow yourself to get to know me. And thank you so much.